Okay, good morning, and of course I have my guest in the studio talking about triathlon this morning, and of course later Blessing Okagbare will join us live from Delta State. I'll start with the chairman, Lagos State Triathlon Association, Shikwade Jagun, and of course the marketing consultant is also in the house. Well, starting with chairman. Good morning.
Good morning, Cecilia.
Good morning, Dixon.
Good morning,
Cici. Okay, right now, triathlon is not really a popular sport in Nigeria. The first time it was hosted in Africa was actually, that was the African, talking about the African Championship. I'm talking about the festival whereby you have all countries from Africa participating, all Africa Games. The first time triathlon was an event in All Africa Games was in 2011.
Yes.
And of course, this is Nigeria, and of course, the Nigeria National Sports Festival, we usually don't get to have this triathlon. You are the Lagos State chairman for triathlon. What are you doing to ensure that this sport is well known in Nigeria?
Oh, well, that's why we're here this morning, to ensure that it becomes very popular. Yes, triathlon debut at the All African Games in 2011.
Okay.
And we still have not had it on our own program in Nigeria. But by the time we become very, very involved in our programs and make it more popular, the National Sports Commission will now be forced to, to have
okay, I think I'll have to cut it short here now. Blessing Okagbare is live on the phone this morning. Blessing, good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a long time, and we'll be chasing you for a very long time. Right now, you're live with us from Delta State. What was it like breaking that 14-year drought? For a very long time, Nigeria did not win a medal at the IWF World Championship, and you ensured that jinx was broken. What was it like when you won those two medals, silver and, of course, bronze medals?
Well, you know, it was more of like just going there, actually trying to do my best again. You know, whatever happened, and 14 years, whatever, with the matter. So I will also say it was all an honor to me.
Now, President Goodluck Jonathan, you were honored by him, and of course, the Delta State governor honored by him. Having this honor coming from everywhere, how is this going to spur you on to win more medals for Nigeria, especially at the Olympic stage?
Being honored by the president, it was quite an honor to be recognized by the president to start with, and also for my state. But because I've always been going there to win, to do my best, regardless of who honors me and who doesn't. So I don't really look at that aspect. I'm a competitor. I love country. So regardless of what happens, I'll keep doing what I've been doing.
Now, in London, you did not really do so well, and of course, most Nigerians, they were not happy with that. And how were you able to pick up from that? Because after that, it's as if you just blew up all of a sudden.
I really don't like talking about London anymore.
I can understand that, but how were you able to pick up?
Yeah, you said what?
How were you able to pick up after that?
Well, I'm a professional athlete, and I've always took it upon myself that it's a game, and there is a.
Now we have this young girl talking about Essie Brume. She said you are her role model. What will be your advice to these young athletes that are coming up and that are looking up to you to take over from you? Hello, Blessing. Hello. Yeah, I think we've lost her. Okay, Blessing, we hope to have you again. Definitely not today, but we hope to have you again. Of course, I'll go back to my guest talking triathlon. We're talking about the fact that you heard from Blessing, right?
Oh, yes.
I mean, she's a judge as the best sprinter we have presently now. She's a sprinter. She's an athlete. And of course, in triathlon, we have athletics, we have cyclists, and of course cycling, and of course we have swimming. And you talked about an aspect whereby the National Sports Commission will have to come in to ensure that this sport is really made popular.
The Nigeria Triathlon Union will need to organize events throughout Nigeria.
Okay.
And make it more popular and involve the National Sports Commission to be all aware as things have been done. And by that doing, the next sports festival, triathlon would come on as a demonstration.
Okay, that's the one that will be hosted in Calabar.
That's right.
What about the Youth Sports Festival coming up in December?
Might not be there, but then again depends on the way we push.
Okay.
And this is why we're having this kind of fiesta coming
Exactly.
up.
Let's go straight to the festival that is coming up next week, right?
Yes, starting on Monday, the workshop for coaches and events organizers. If we have many coaches and we have many people who who have enough knowledge to organize this event, it becomes more popular. We can take it into divisions of Lagos State, for example, or into other local government areas. By the time we're doing this regularly, it becomes a very popular event, and there is no way that the Minister of Sports, FIDRA, will look off or look away from it.
Okay.
So that's the real reason. Okay. And after the workshop, the next day we have a walkathon.
Okay.
And
walkathon,
again,
what does that mean?
Yes. It's just to walk for a longer distance.
Okay.
Like a marathon, but walking.
Okay.
And why are we doing that? Because, like you said, our event is not very popular, but walking is popular.
Of course it is.
So we do walkathon.
Walkathon.
To encourage families to start living a healthy life.
Okay.
Really.
Okay.
That's the real reason why we're
For
doing that.
the walkathon.
Yes. Okay. And to also, at the end of the walkathon, which will be held in the University of Lagos campus.
Okay.
At the end of the walkathon, we would sit down at the sports center within the campus, and there will be a demonstration of triathlon for all and sundry that come. Okay. Again, we're making it more popular.
Okay.
And some people might just take interest in this and say, okay, I want to be involved in this.
Okay.
We're inviting families, so children, father, mother, they're all there.
Okay.
And they will be able to see what triathlon is all about. And that would encourage them to get involved.
Okay, now most sports, especially sports that are not football, even athletics, that's very popular, basketball and all, they complain about sponsorship. You are the marketing consultant. What are you doing to ensure that, I'm talking to you, Dixon, what are you doing to ensure that, this event that's coming up, how are you going to get funds? What are the things being put in place to ensure that we have corporate organizations, not just government, coming in to actually sponsor an event like this?
Okay, like what we're doing now is we are mainly sponsored by the Lagos State government.
Okay.
However, we're adopting a marketing approach, which is a branch of sports marketing.
Okay.
And that's what we call grassroots sports marketing.
Okay.
And what this means is that in order to popularize an event, what we do is to go to the basic, to the roots. And what we are doing now is we are going to the primary school, the secondary schools, to create awareness about these sports.
Okay.
So that once these people know about these sports and they start participating in it, these are the basic consumers for organizations.
Okay.
Any organization that wants to survive in this dynamic marketing environment must ensure that it has a consistent customer base or consumer base. And you can have them from the grassroots, from the primary, secondary school where we have the children. They like the sports. Then I'll go to their parents. Oh, mommy, I want to do triathlon.
Okay.
And for you to be a triathlete, you have to be healthy, you have to be strong, you have to have endurance. So they have to consume certain products.
Okay.
So by the time we are able to get the grassroots, the children to be interested in these sports, they start making demands on their parents. There may be organizations will understand and see the potentialities of these sports.
Okay.
Because triathlon is different from other sports.
Yes.
It's a family sport.
It's even 3 in 1.
Swimming, biking, running. And what does that mean? It makes you a complete human being,
okay.
a complete athlete. And it's also a family event in the sense that there is no age barrier.
Okay.
I am a triathlete. Yes, I do triathlon. I like those that know me before, I was out of shape and not very fit. But now I'm a triathlete. It helps me with my lifestyle. Apart from that, last year my chairman was at the Auckland Triathlon Series. There was an old woman of 80 years that competed in triathlon.
Like swimming, running, biking?
Yeah, 80 years. So that tells us it's an age group event. It has no limit.
It's open.
Which means as organizations, I will look at it that this is a kind of gold mine The more you dig, the more gold you find. Because you have the basic, the grassroots that gives you the initial demand, and this is sustained throughout the lifetime of that person. So, but now we are very grateful to the Lagos State government because this is a new product.
Yes, it is. Yes,
to
anyone to want to put money in it.
And our government has been marvelous. They've been fantastic. And incidentally, they have a grassroots office too. And we were there. We discussed with them, and they are also ready to support us, and they have been supporting us in order to use the grassroots marketing approach to popularize this event. And another thing we also did is that after our event, we are a scientific organization, and that's one of our distinctive competencies that makes us different from others. We just don't stop at the event. We have post-event activities. The first one we did is to do a research work, and that was promoting promoting triathlon in Lagos State through grassroots sports marketing. And then we discussed about how the government came to help us create awareness about these new sports. And then how we now studied and discovered that we have potentialities here. However, some people can bike, they can swim. Some can swim, they can bike. And very few can do this. So what we did then is to identify these unmet need areas and introduce aquathlon and duathlon, which are subsets of triathlon. So if you can swim, you do aquathlon. Run, swim, run. If you can bike, you do duathlon.
All of that.
Run, bike, run. And if you can do the whole, you do a full triathlon.
Well, really, really interesting. Thank you so much for coming on. We can go on and on and on. But we don't really have so much time on it. But thank you so much for coming. And hopefully, Channel TV will definitely...
If we have only 1 minute, we will have 1 minute just run through our program for the...
I think we'll talk subsequently about that. Our time is a fat spend. We have day 1, day 2, and all of them. So you have to leave the flyers run so that we will pay them, of course. We need to see these kids actually competing, running, biking, and swimming. Thank you so much for coming on the show.
Thank you very much for accommodating us.
Thank
I'm
you for
sure
coming.
you'll be here, for all our
Definitely we will.
Thank you very much.
Tayo Salam will join me now on the show after this break.